The sunshine also returns.
All right, everyone, here's what you've been waiting for. We start off Week 5 coverage with a battle of 5-0 teams. Scottsboro taking on Central Clay County. The Wildcats struggled at first as the Volunteers' defense would put up stiff resistance. Check this out. The quarterback, Jake Jones, gets sacked as he attempted to push the ball forward. After reassessing the situation during a timeout and positioning themselves with a good run, Jake Jones dives over the defensive line and gives the Wildcats a touchdown. The extra point was good. Wildcats on top 7-0. Now the Volunteers, they've got something to say about that. However, after a few successful plays, it'll be Deshaun Gibbons running it all the way down the field. Nobody's going to catch him, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Nothing was space and opportunity for him for a touchdown right there, making it 7-7. Hey, what you expect between two teams that are 5-0 on the season. Now the Volunteers, of course, well, they aren't done midway through the second quarter. Check out Devin Cherry rushing the ball past all of the Wildcat defenders, and he will take it in for a touchdown. Extra point was good. Volunteers on top, 14-7. At that point, let's check out your final score from Scottsboro. And Central Clay County goes on to win by a final 35-21. Next week, Central Clay County will take on Elmore County, while Scottsboro will take on Brewer. The number 1 ranked team in Class 2A, the Pisgah Eagles, making the trek to Huntsville to take off those Randolph Raiders. We pick up action, 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Luke Gilbert drops back for Pisgah, fires it upfield, but how about this? It'll be picked off by Tyler Diorio near the midfield stripe, and Randolph is excited about that. But just a few plays later, they'll hand it right back off. They've got problems here as the ball is actually recovered by Luke Gilbert right there. Dude can play defense, and of course he can play offense, right? Second play of the ensuing drive, we'll see Gilbert taking himself, and then, he just cuts back across the grain, hits the outside, breaks one, but 2 tackles, and he is off to the races. Eventually, he'll be pushed out of bounds, but not before he gets into the red zone. And then after that, he'll hand it off to his running back right here. That's Legion McCrary. He's up to the middle for the touchdown. 6-0, extra point, no good. Next possession, Randolph, they're forced to punt, but the attempt is blocked by an untouched Legion McCrary. Pisgah will take over in Randolph territory. After swapping the ends of the field, it's Luke Gilbert taking it in for a touchdown right there. Now, they're going to want to go up by 14, so we've got Gilbert looking. He's still looking, and eventually fires it into the end zone, and it's caught. 2-point conversion was good. Let's check out your final from Randolph tonight. Pisgah goes on to win by a final 29-0. Next week, Pisgah takes on Sandrock, while Randolph will take on DAR. 2 weeks ago, Austin and Florence postponed their game due to bad weather. Well, guess what? There was bad weather again, but they had to play this evening. Game of the week is coming up next.
How do Planet Fitness members feel about having access to tons of equipment in the judgment-free zone for $15 a month? Join Planet Fitness today for $15 a month.
Join the judgment-free zone today. Deal ends soon, so sign up now.
New Zaxby's Chicken Finger Melt begs the question, how much can you melt in a melt? 3 chicken fingers, hardwood smoked bacon, Jack and cheddar cheese, griddled to perfection with sweet and tangy maple Dijon or Zax sauce.
Whew, that's a mouthful. No, a meltful. Woo, saucy. Zaxby's.
Alabama drives Bill Penny trucks. And during the Tundra and Tacoma takeover, you're in for a truckload of savings on over 70 new Toyota Tundras and Tacomas in stock and ready to move. Get 1.99% APR financing or get $2,000 in loyalty cash on a brand new Toyota Tundra. Or how about a new Toyota Tacoma for 3.99% APR financing or $1,500 in loyalty cash. It's time to get trucking. Haul away big savings during the Tundra and Tacoma takeover. And don't forget, Alabama drives Bill Penny trucks.
How fast Jackson Plumbing, Heating and Cooling.
Hi, I'm Keith Jackson. At Jackson Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Septic Services, we have the right equipment to take care of your home. More importantly, we have the right people to make sure that your family's safety, comfort, and convenience are our #1 priority. Call us today because we're Jackson Fast.
Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Jackson Fast.
Title Max got your money, your real money. Get started at TitleMax.com and turn your title into real money. You can apply, appraise, and get quick approval before visiting a store.
I got $2,500 with TitleMax.com.
Apply anytime, anywhere, right from your phone. Now that's convenient. Visit TitleMax.com today to find out how much you can get. Don't delay. Help us one click away. Get your title back with TitleMax.
Get your title back with TitleMax.
You've served us, now let us serve you. Visit va.alabama.gov to learn more about programs and benefits offered by the Alabama Department of Veterans Affairs. Again, that's va.alabama.gov.
How do Planet Fitness members feel about having access to tons of equipment in the judgment-free zone for $15 a month? Join Planet Fitness today for $15 a month.
Join the Judgment-Free Zone today. Deal ends soon, so sign up now.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Whataburger.
All right, 2 weeks ago, the Florence Falcons and Austin Black Bears, they were set to do battle over at Brawley Stadium, but Mother Nature intervened and both squads decided to reschedule for tonight. Well, guess who else was invited to the football party? That's right, Mother Nature. Despite all the elements, the game was still played tonight in the shows. That's where we find our very own Nick Kuzma with our varsity game of the week.
Now, First Down Friday Night Game of the Week.
Our First Down Friday Night Game of the Week brought us west of Florence as the home team Falcons hosted Austin in a matchup with 7A schools that were still undefeated in region play. The rain came down from whistle to whistle. It was a sloppy game at times. Let's roll the highlights. Let's jump into the first half when neither team was able to get into an offensive rhythm. The ball certainly slippery tonight as Tayshawn Jones recovers a fumble in the second quarter for Florence, but the Falcons couldn't do anything with it. As on the ensuing drive, here comes the rush, and down goes the quarterback. Cortavius Mason is there for the sack. And get this, at the end of the first half, we were tied 0-0. Now we go to the third. Maybe Austin finding something as the big boys up front show off their power, and the Black Bears pick up a first down to keep the drive alive. They'd have to bring out the field goal unit, and Hayden Wynn breaks our scoreless tie, sending the ball through the uprights. Austin leads 3-0 at the end of the third quarter. Then finally in the fourth, we have someone take control of this one. Black Bears with it again, and it's Kenneth Joshua. We finally have our first touchdown of the night with 9:53 remaining in the game. Black Bears up 10-0. They add another field goal thanks to the leg of Hayden Wynn, and now they put it away late in the fourth. Jason J.L. Davis dumps it off to Gavin Fuqua, and he is gone. Touchdown, Austin. The Black Bears going to win 20-0. They remain unbeaten on the year, and after the game, head coach Jeremy Perkins told us what he told his team at halftime when the game was still scoreless.
Just keep doing what we're doing. We had to cut out some of the undisciplined penalties. Defense, we were playing really, really well. We had to keep doing that. We corrected some things, and then we played better in the second half offensively.
With the victory, the Black Bears moved to 5-0 overall for the first time since 2019. They moved to 3-0 in region play. But for the Falcons, they dropped to 2-3 overall, 2-1 in region play. Next week, both teams are home as Florence will host James Clemens and Austin will host Huntsville. From Brawley Stadium in Florence, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.
Thanks, Nick. It was also a rainy night in Madison as the James Clemens Jets played host to Spain Park. Jets up 14-0, but the Jaguars knocking on the door. Brock Bradley running the naked bootleg and finds pay dirt. Extra point was good, and the Jets now lead 14-7. James Clemens, they will get the ball back, and they put together a pretty nice drive. Check out Ty Doty right here. His run will put James Clemens in the red zone as he has some nice blocking to go along with it. But the drive would stall, so Anthony Ortiz comes on, connects on a 43-yard field goal, just one less of his jersey number. Jets extend their lead to 17-7. Late in the game, though, they make a critical mistake, throwing deep in their own territory, and it's intercepted by Joseph Cross. Spain Park with great field position. Eventually, that'll lead to this. Brock Bradley, he would score on the QB keeper. Spain Park trails 17-14 at the break. Let's check out your final score from Madison City School Stadium. Spain Park knocks off James Clemens tonight by a final of 34-24. Next week, Spain Park will take on Pelham, while James Clemens will take on Florence. Let's go back to Thursday night. The Sparkman Senators coming into town to take on May Jemison. Now, how about the Jaguars jumping out very early to Varian Moore Langford right up the gut, and he goes untouched, but he gets tripped up right there at the 1-yard line. That would lead to a touchdown. May Jemison on top 7-0. Second quarter, Senators driving. Jaden Scott throwing the beautiful pass to Jonathan Rozier for the touchdown. Ball game tied at 7. Let's check out your final from Milton Frank as Sparkman goes on to win by a final of 31-7. Next week, the Senators will take on those Bob Jones Patriots, while May Jemison will take on Southside Gadsden. All right, Hazel Green tried to use the rain to their advantage to spoil Athens' homecoming. We got highlights from Limestone County. And Jordan, you got more on weather, right?
As we head into the weekend, not only are we talking about football across the state of Alabama, but we're also talking about the South Star Music Festival right here in the Rocket City. Details here in just a bit.
The Kayla DeVore Show, Sundays at 10:30 on Fox 54.
How fast, Jackson, fast, Jackson Plumbing, Heating and Cooling.
Hi, I'm Keith Jackson. At Jackson Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Septic Services, we have the right equipment to take care of your home. More importantly, we have the right people to make sure that your family's safety, comfort, and convenience are our #1 priority. Call us today because we're Jackson Fast.
Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Jackson Fast.
Regenesis is Alabama's premier stem cell therapy center. Dr. Casey Wardensky on the Regenesis difference.
Regenesis is the place to go if you want to save your joints, you want to have minimal downtime. If what you're doing in life is important and you don't want to be putting aside the things you love, this is the place to come to maintain your youth and to put more life in your years.
Free yourself of pain with Regenesis. Call or click today to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee.
Driving the Nissan Rogue with Google built in is like...
Hey Google, turn on Rocky's Food.
It's like the ultimate connection. See why it's been awarded a Consumer Guide Best Buy and recommended by Consumer Reports. Drive the Nissan Rogue today.
Nissan offers 6 vehicles with starting MSRP under $30,000, like Rogue with 2.9% financing for 60 months.
You're not a number or a diagnosis. You're a person with unique health needs, and you deserve a community pharmacy that provides personalized care and budget-friendly prices. We're here to help you reach your health goals so you can feel your best and keep doing what you love. Visit us and experience the difference your Community Health Mart pharmacy can make. Here, we take the time to listen and care.
Hey Lexus, show alternate routes.
The future. Sometimes it's a work in progress. Other times it's pretty well thought out. The tech forward and tech ready Lexus NX.
Now, the Tennessee Valley's certified most accurate forecast from the Fox 54 Weather Impact Team.
Hey, good evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman. Are you going to South Star this weekend? The weather honestly doesn't look all that bad. Maybe a little bit of light rain early in the morning on Saturday, but otherwise, we're going to spend a good chunk of the day dry with only a couple of light isolated showers in the forecast. We're also going to be on the cooler end of the spectrum, temperatures climbing into the upper 60s and lower 70s on Saturday afternoon. We're going to be warmer as we head into Sunday. Temperatures climbing into the mid and upper 70s. Again, a couple of isolated showers certainly can't be ruled out, but it really doesn't look like it's going to be a bad day. Temperatures climb as we head into the new work week. We're sitting in the lower 80s with plenty of sunshine.
Thank you, Jordan. There's a saying, you can do both. This teen you're about to meet does just that. We're taking you to Colbert Heights High School, where this junior is leveling the playing field in every sense of the word. He plays football and the bass drum in his high school band. I've seen it myself, and so will you. Check it out. Throughout the week, you can find Colbert Heights junior Tristan Ham on the field with the school band.
I play the last bass drum, the big one, the heavy one.
Strong is the back that wears the bass drum. Tristan says he's been playing this since the 7th grade.
It's pretty fun to me.
And he says the people make it fun.
I mean, I just kind of fit in here too.
But when Tristan's not on this field,
hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3, hard work.
He's on the other.
Contact team ready. Exercise.
Tristan plays football. He says he's been into the sport forever.
Since I was like 3.
Right now, he plays defensive end and, when needed, tight end. And since freshman year, he's done both band and football at the same time.
It gets rough sometimes.
His schedule overlaps.
On days like Monday, I just go to football after school, and it's easy because this is the 7th period, so it's fine. But then on Tuesdays, I usually go here about 30 minutes, and then I walk down to the football field and show up a little later.
And on game day,
usually I have 7th period here, so if it's an away game, I'll pack all my stuff up, and then my friends they'll put my stuff up on the bus for me.
And once it's game time,
we play the first half, and then I'll do the halftime show.
Number 33 with his football gear on and all.
I don't change. I just do it in my pads.
For Tristan, it's double the fun on the field.
I find it fun doing both things, and the people my peers, I enjoy doing it with them. It makes it so much more fun.
And Tristan's band director, Jill Kirk, backs him on it.
You can do both. Band directors, that's a huge saying in the band director world, is you can do both. I encourage everyone, if a kid is able to do it and wants to do it, have them do it.
His head coach, Tyler Jeffries, is a fan too.
It's been good so far for us, so I'm proud of him for being able to juggle all the things that he does.
Just been playing it forever, and I found it fun, so I'm not going to quit it.
That's right, he's not going to quit. Tristan tells me he plans on finishing out high school, still playing both football and the bass drum.
Thanks, Kanisha. Let's take you back out to Westminster Christian for the action. A rainy night, as you see. Hatton was in town taking on the Wildcats. It was 30-25 when Kavarian Black coming through the Knights game, and he gets it into Wildcat territory. But disaster would strike on the next play. Tayshawn Love's pass tipped around and intercepted by Carson Tinsley, and the Wildcats take over with great field position. Unfortunately, the Wildcats couldn't do anything with it, so Hatton is back with the ball, and we got Tayshawn Love once again calling his own number. Jukes out of a few defenders, picks up a first down right there. Eventually, that will set up this. Love going up top to Quindarius Bolding, and Bolding hauls in the touchdown for the Hatton Hornets. They extend their lead right there. Let's check out your final from last night. Hatton goes on to beat Westminster Christian 42-25. Next week, Hatton will take on West Limestone, while Westminster Christian, they've got a lovely bye. There wasn't any rain last night in Rogersville for the Highway 72 battle between Lauderdale County and Brooks. Lions up 3-0 in the second quarter. Knocking on that door, Charlie Buthrum gets the hand up and goes way over the top of the pile. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Brooks. Lions on top 10-0. Can the Tigers respond? The answer is yes. Curtis Ritter stepping back to pass, throws it deep, and he's got Hudson Lash. Hudson Lash has two defenders on him and says, you know what, I can still make the catch, get past interference, and still set my team up first down and go. That'll lead to this Jackson Ham touchdown right there. Wham, bam, Ham with the touchdown right there. 10-7, Tigers trail by 3. Late in the second, though, Lauderdale County commits a turnover, and Brooks makes them pay with a touchdown right here. Brooks goes on to win the last night by a final score of 31-6. Next week, the Lions will take on Danville, while Lauderdale County, they'll go right down the street to take on Clements. The West Limestone Wildcats made the trek to Athens to face their rival East Limestone in a huge county battle. Highlights from that one are coming up next.
You're not a number or a diagnosis. You're a person with unique health needs. And you deserve a community pharmacy that provides personalized care and budget-friendly prices. We're here to help you reach your health goals so you can feel your best and keep doing what you love. Visit us and experience the difference your Community Health Mart pharmacy can make. Here, we take the time to listen and care.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere.
Get 0% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or get $5,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Tennessee Valley Chevy dealers.
Hey, bud, you know there's no allowance in playing video games. Better get to folding that laundry. Yes, ma'am.
There's no time like the present to teach your kids about earning and saving. But who says we can't have fun doing it? Through December 28th, Redstone Federal Credit Union is helping our youngest members level up their savings by matching up to $200 of their average daily balance. That means doing the dishes, mowing the grass, or just bringing that piggy bank to the local branch could be worth double. Open your kids' first savings account by December 28th and level up their savings.
How fast, Jackson, fast. Jackson Plumbing, Heating and Cooling.
Hi, I'm Keith Jackson. At Jackson Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Septic Services, we have the right equipment to take care of your home. More importantly, we have the right people to make sure that your family's safety, comfort, and convenience are our #1 priority. Call us today because we're Jackson Fast.
Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Jackson Fast.
Cracking drywall, stuck windows and doors, bowed walls? Better call Kennedy & Sons Structural Solutions. Kennedy's crew will lift and stabilize your home with our unique anchoring system that strengthens and reinforces your walls, giving your family a solid foundation for generations. Trust my family to protect yours as you have for 80 years. Call today and book a consultation with my family team. Kennedy, that's a name you can trust.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by your Community Health Mart Pharmacy.
It's homecoming night at Athens, and while Mother Nature has altered celebrations, the Golden Eagles do not want to be upset this evening at the hands of Hazel Green. Trojan started off quite well. Austin Barrett taking the snap, throwing it to his right. Deep pass caused by Christian Tipton. Nice grab, first down in the red zone. A few plays later, Barrett, he'll throw it to Gavin Johnson, and Johnson hauls in the touchdown right there. Extra point was good. How about Hazel Green on top, 7-0. But the Eagles, they would claw their way back. Right down the field, Brogan Groves hands it off to DeMarcus Malone, and he has space and breaks free. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. They go for 2 coming up, and we will see Groves rolling out to his right, and he's going to throw it to a wide open Aiden Lovell in the flats. It's good. Makes it 8-7 with 4:50 to play in the first quarter. 2 drives later, it'll be the Eagles scoring once again. This time, it'll be Xavier Edwards who will get the rock off the handoff, and he's tackled on his way into the end zone for another touchdown for the Golden Eagles. 15-7 after the extra point was good. 3:38 to play in the quarter. Let's take a look at your final score from Athens this evening. As the Golden Eagles start off slow, but they go on to win by a final of 39-14. Next week, Hazel Green has a bye. Athens, they got the big one against Muscle Shoals. Bragging rights and a fight for the namesake is on the line. Who can claim Limestone? West Limestone playing a visit to East Limestone in a non-region game. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. East leads 10-0. Landon Jake Cochran finds Caleb Click, who would get the team in scoring position as Click makes a hard catch on the far sideline. They'd end the drive with a field goal, 13-0 now. Next drive, East Limestone's defense makes sure to end the half on a high note as Dawson Mebron and Travis McCluskey try a double reverse, but the handoff is bobbled and Jordan Whitaker falls on to secure the fumble. 48 seconds to go in the third quarter now. East on top 20-0. Wildcats get on the board for the first time. Brady Crawford connects with Trey McWilliams, and watch him McRoll into the end zone for a touchdown right there, cutting the lead, making it 21-7. Let's take a look at your final score from Limestone County as East Limestone gets the bragging rights tonight. They go on to win by a final 27-7. Next week, West will take on Haddon, while East Limestone takes on Lawrence County. Down in Arab, Madison Academy making the trip to take on the Arabian Knights. Both teams scoreless in the first quarter, but Arab picks things up in the second. Drew Pusio finds Landon Strickland, who gets down to about the 20-yard line. Knights right on the money now. It'll be Pusio once again handed off to Logan Aldridge, and he takes it in for 6. After the extra point, it's 7-0, Arab on top. Now the Mustangs, they just couldn't get things going in the first half. Charleston Owens, the young quarterback, hands it off to Daniel McCauley, who is met by a wall of Arab defenders, and he gets no gain on that one. Later on, it's Owens calling his own number, trying to find some space, but has no opportunity as he'll be knocked out of bounds right here. Now, coming up, we've got Owens. The quick pass over to Jaden Etienne. He will grab it, but then lets it go, and then it'll be scooped up by Zachary Hallman, and he kicks it all the way back. How about number 6, scoring 6 right there? Arab goes up 14-0 at the break. Let's check out your final score. Arab, big victory over Madison Academy tonight. Your final score, 20-0. Mad Acad will take on North Jackson next week. Arab will take on Douglas. How about the Boaz Pirates making the trek over to Geraldine tonight to take on the Bulldogs? We got your highlights from Northeast Alabama next.
How do Planet Fitness members feel about having access to tons of equipment in the judgment-free zone for $15 a month? Join Planet Fitness today for $15 a month.
Join the judgment-free zone today. Deal ends soon, so sign up now.
Driving the Nissan Rogue with Google built in is like...
Hey Google, turn on Rocky's food.
It's like the ultimate connection. See why it's been awarded a Consumer Guide Best Buy and recommended by Consumer Reports. Drive the Nissan Rogue today.
Nissan offers 6 vehicles with starting MSRP under $30,000, like Rogue with 2.9% financing for 60 months.
If you've been dreaming of RV travel, now's the time to shop. The huge Motto Year closeout sale is finally here. Like this 2024 Keystone Montana, slashed over $24,000 off. With designer touches and 3 slides, this 5th wheel is a super value. Or check out the 2024 Springdale Mini that sleeps 5 on sale for only $13,586. Shop now to save thousands.
The only way to go is in a Bankston motorhome.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow.
Don't stop.
It'll soon be here.
It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone.
When you have a bank you can trust, you have the confidence to take on tomorrow. Trustmark. People you trust. Advice that works.
How do Planet Fitness members feel about having access to tons of equipment in the judgment-free zone for $15 a month? Join Planet Fitness today for $15 a month.
Join the judgment-free zone today. Deal ends soon, so sign up now.
Know what's happening in college football right now? Players switching teams switching conferences. It changes every second, but big news. It's on the same time and same channel on every TV in the country. College football is complicated, but big news? Hey, Hunt fan.
Falcons football on Fox.
Let's go! Falcons touchdown! Wow!
Sunday at noon on Fox 54. Watch Fox 54 Sports Extra Sunday at 10, only on Fox 54.
Out to Fort Payne we go, everyone. Let's always thank the people at FPTV for providing the weekly highlights. Wildcats taking on Mortimer Jordan. First quarter, Wildcats on the move. Dax Vornador throwing the slant to Brandon Oliver, and he picks up the first down deep inside of Mortimer Jordan territory. Then Vornador rolling out right, and he finds Fisher Abbott in the flats. Touchdown Fort Payne there on top, 7-0. Let's go to the second quarter. Special teams playing a major role for Fort Payne. 37-yard field goal. It is up, and it is good by Connor Hughes. 10-0 Fort Payne with the lead. However, special teams were not great for Mortimer Jordan. As you see, they missed the chip shot field goal right there. Let's check out your final score from out there. Fort Payne goes on to win by a final of 16-6. Next week, Mortimer Jordan will take on Minor. Fort Payne, they'll take on the Bucks of Buckhorn. It was a rainy game for the Boaz Pirates as we took on the Geraldine Bulldogs. Geraldine marching down the field. It's John Beck Wade getting 6 right here to start the game off. Actually, we're in the second quarter, as a matter of fact. Now, did you notice the lights went out during his touchdown, it wasn't supposed to happen. Take a look. The lights go out on one side of the field. When they came back, the PAT was no good, so the score is currently 6-0. What a crazy situation. Now, the Pirates, they will look to answer. This will help. Ja'Kai Huggins will pick up a huge first down right there for Boaz. Then the Pirates now on the doorstep. Tyler Pierce looking for a pass, and he's got Mason Gaither for the touchdown. Extra point was good, so Boaz takes a 7-6 lead. Seems like we had a slugfest, right? No, that wasn't the case. Geraldine rolls on by a final score of 49-20. Next week, Boaz will take on Sardis in a huge rivalry game, while Geraldine will take on Collinsville. All right, a big game tonight happening on the Friday Night Network. Unfortunately, they had some technical difficulties between Fife and Coosa Christian, but we can tell you that Coosa Christian knocking off Coach Paul Benefield and the Fife Red Devils. Your final score 29-2. Next week, Fife will take on Sylvania in a huge battle out on Sand Mountain, while Coosa Christian will take on Cleveland. Speaking of Sylvania, longtime foes Sylvania and Plainview linking up tonight for County Pride. We got highlights from the Sand Mountain. Stay tuned.
Workplace injuries can happen at any time. Regenesis can help you get back on your feet quickly.
Recovery time is very expensive for businesses and individuals that are self-employed. And so businesses, we can get your employee back on the job very quickly without 6 months off the job and enormous medical costs. These procedures are very, very cost effective.
Free yourself of joint pain with Regenesis Gold Standard Stem Cell Therapy. Call or click today to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee.
Barney, what are you doing with a tailgate?
I'm here for the party.
Don't you think you need a truck for that?
I can't afford a truck. All I can afford was a tailgate.
Hey, I'm going to take care of it. We're going to hook you up, my friend. Y'all take care of it, boy. Show him how it's done, folks. Right here in North Country, everybody can afford a truck. Whether it's an F-150 or Ram, you got discounts up to $20,000. Make the short drive to ARAB and join our party.
Yeah! You're not from around here, are you?
No, sir. Go Buckeyes!
Get him, Mike!
This is what being a NASCAR fan is all about. Singular history and tradition.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. This is so special.
Unmatched on-track intensity.
We gotta go.
And triple-header playoffs action to ratchet up the stakes. Throw in a can't-miss concert, camping, and the legendary atmosphere of Talladega Boulevard. And you've got more than a race. You've got Talladega. Get your tickets now at TalladegaSuperspeedway.com.
You sure you're gonna be okay? I'll be fine. Bye.
Honey, hi.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're getting by.
Great, me too.
Can we call you back?
You never want to lose your edge. This is an SUV that really understands that. The Lexus RX.
Go to CrimsonTideBike.com now for your chance to win. And one lucky Crimson Tide fan will win this unbelievable, one-of-a-kind Harley-Davidson at the Iron Bowl game on Saturday, November 30th. Go to CrimsonTideBike.com now to enter today.
New Zaxby's Chicken Finger Melt begs the question, how much can you melt in a melt? 3 chicken fingers, hardwood smoked bacon, Jack and cheddar cheese, griddled to perfection with sweet and tangy maple Dijon or Zax sauce.
Whew, that's a mouthful. No, a meltful. Woo, saucy. Zaxby's.
All right, how about another Thursday night game? Hartselle playing host to Woodlawn from out of the Birmingham area. Early in the first, it'll be Jaheim Pruitt going right up the gut, and watch as his offensive line pushes it across the goal line. That's a touchdown, Tigers, and they lead 7-0. You're wondering why this looks like daylight? Well, they started this game at 6 o'clock on yesterday. Check out quarterback Noah Lee rolling out in the pocket. He's got a man wide open. Check out the great grab by Marcus Tapscott, and the lead is double now, 14-0. Hartselle has the ball once again, and it's Pruitt punching his way into the end zone, his second touchdown of the evening, 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. If we were on PlayStation playing NCAA or Madden, you'd have to get off the stick because of that score. Next frame, Noah Lee throwing it up. Tapscott, his second touchdown of the evening, 28-0. Hartselle rolling. Let's check out your final score from Morgan County as the Tigers go on to win by a final of 51-0 over Woodlawn. Next week, Woodlawn, they're on a bye. Hartselle, they'll take on their longtime rival, Coleman in a big matchup. The Sylvania Rams paying a visit to the Plainview Bears. Score 7-6 Rams to start the second half. Sylvania looking to extend their lead. Griffin Turner finding Roman McKeon, and he's got a first down grab right there. Sylvania moving the ball nicely as you see how windy it was out in that part of the state. And check this out, Aiden Palmer running over defenders. Get out of my way as I get a touchdown. Rams on top, 14-6 at that point. And the Rams fans, they're loving it. Plainview looking to answer back in the big way. It'll be Trey Rutledge taking all the time in the world, finds Christopher Sandlin, and he's got a big first down grab. Later on in the drive, Bears on the fourth down. Rutledge will find Owen Hope. And I know he was just hoping to make a good gain right here, and he does, everybody. Check that out. First down marker, he gets past it. However, the Rams get the turnover on downs right after that as they go into the fourth quarter. Let's check out your final score from out that way. Sylvania goes on to win by a final of 28-14, beating their longtime rivals. Next week, Sylvania will face another longtime rival in Coach Paul Benefield and those Fife Red Devils, while Plainview, they'll be closer this way as they take on Madison County out in Gurley, Alabama. Man, we've had a whole lot of fun. Let's take our final break and we'll wrap the show up next.
You're not a number or a diagnosis. You're a person with unique health needs, and you deserve a community pharmacy that provides personalized care and budget-friendly prices. We're here to help you reach your health goals so you can feel your best and keep doing what you love. Visit us and experience the difference your Community Health Mart pharmacy can make. Here, we take the time to listen and care.
What? My trade's gotta be worth more than this! Don't get hit hard by low trade offers. Right now, get up to $5,000 over book value for any trade at University Kia. Take home a new 2024 Kia Telluride for just $359 per month. Or how about a new 2024 Kia Forte for only $159 per month? You're worried your credit will leave you on the bench? If you bring home $350 per week, we want to approve you for a new Kia today. Only at University Kia. Visit universitykia.com.
Addiction doesn't discriminate.
It can wreck lives.
And leave you without hope.
But at Bradford,
it all changes here.
Proven treatment
for alcohol and drug addiction.
It all changes at Bradford.
You can overcome alcohol and drug addiction. Call Bradford 24/7 at 888-SOBER40. 888-762-3740.
Sometimes the path forward starts with the guts to get going. At Strayer University, we help students take action by making higher education more affordable, with access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses. Because our goal is helping you work toward yours, so you can always keep striving.
Watch Fox 54 Sports Extra Sunday at 10, only on Fox 54.
And welcome back, everyone. Each week we bring you coverage of great high school football games like you've been seeing since around the 11 o'clock hour this evening. And, of course, it's not just happening in Huntsville. It's all across North Alabama. We also like to recognize outstanding performances with our weekly First Down Friday Night MVP of the Week award. This week's recipient receiving a lot of nominations, and he's from across the river. Here's Nick Kuzma with his story.
Take care of business. That's just what Decatur Heritage football did last week in a 68-0 region victory over Tharptown. And Eagles head coach Nikita Stover says he liked that his team stayed focused in the route.
Tharptown's a young team, and we knew, they would struggle with us. So just working on what we needed to do and polishing up new things that we wanted to work on, going forward in the season.
At the center of it all was Butta Taylor. The sophomore affected the game in multiple ways, scoring 2 touchdowns on the ground and housing a kickoff return for another touchdown. And this is how he prepared for the season.
Just practice hard, and really that's it. Just work outside, go practice, and just stay focused.
Yeah, it don't matter what's going on. It don't matter. You know, it's like come play on this concrete. He gonna come play on it.
For his efforts, Taylor has been named the First Down Friday Night MVP of the Week, which is brought to you by Whataburger. The sophomore says he hopes to play college football one day, and his head coach is very complimentary of his on-field work ethic.
He always been quiet guy, but works hard. Small in stature, but like he plays like he's about 6'2", 220. Like the way he hit, the way he run around. You know, he's our fastest kid, and he works hard.
The Eagles are currently on a bye week and continue the regular season on October 4th at Falkville. Indicator, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.
All right, thank you so much, Nick. Now, did you see a great performance this week? If so, nominate that player for our First Down Friday Night MVP of the Week award. Just shoot us an email, news@fox54.com, or you can head over to the MVP section on the sports page on fox54.com. It's a simple process. We need the player's name, the school, the position he plays, and most importantly, the stats from his recent contest. Of course, the award is sponsored by Whataburger. And of course, at the end of the day, we want to, recognize, the most deserving individuals. So let us know about those wonderful individual stats that were taken care of on the playing field tonight. Now, of course, it rained a lot. And it rained a lot last night, too. So hopefully, they were able to shine while Mother Nature was raining down with the terror. All right, everyone, we appreciate you for, tuning in for a little later edition of First Down Friday Night. For the whole crew, I'm Mo Carter. Just want to let you know real quick, there's a pretty big game in Tuscaloosa tomorrow between Alabama and Georgia. Nick Kuzma will be there, and we'll have your highlights tomorrow. A big recap on the weekend. We've also got Auburn and UNA in action. And don't forget, Saints and Falcons this Sunday at noon on Fox 54. For the whole crew, have a great night, great weekend. Stay dry. We'll see you next time.